Suzanne Virdee is in Mayfair for us. Suzanne.
Well, Lucrezia, it's a rather soggy red carpet here in Mayfair, but nonetheless a very glamorous one too. We're here for a special screening of that new rom-com, Home Again, starring Reese Witherspoon and Michael Sheen. And it's not your average rom-com. Oh no, it's not about young love. It's about a 40-something divorced mum of two and how she finds love with a much younger man. Here's a little taster.
I don't know your ex, but he must be some kind of maniac to have let you slip through his hands.
You know I'm 40, right?
Yeah, I knew that. Like, ballpark.
Oh my God, tell me you see him too. What are you doing here?
Oh, God, I just can't think straight. Is that one of them?
Well, a little earlier, I caught up with the star of the movie, Reese Witherspoon, and I asked her what attracted her to the role.
I just thought the part was very well written, and I thought the idea of a woman at a crossroads in her life where she's trying to decide if the decisions she made at 25 were still applicable to her life at 40. And I think a lot of people feel that way. Am I living the life that I'm supposed to be living, or should I be moving on? Should I be getting divorced? Should I be going back to work? There's a lot of those decisions.
What I thought was refreshing is the fact that you have a romantic liaison with a much younger man, and we're so used to seeing it being the older man and the younger woman.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting. My character's older, and I'm starting to date a 27-year-old guy, and it's never an issue where I'm preying upon him. It's actually just a genuine love affair, and I thought we see this all the time with men in Hollywood, but we never see the reverse, and I thought it was very fresh.
Now, it's been written, directed and produced by women, as all women are around. I mean, is that an exciting thing for you? Did it bring a different vibe?
It is. I think it's important that we have different perspectives on film. If we see the same stories coming out of the same 20 people who are all men, society doesn't change. We don't have different conversations, and it's important to move forward with different diverse voices.
Very equal as well, isn't it? Sort of like getting more equal in Hollywood. You're a big campaigner for this. Do you really think it's starting to happen now?
I think it's a slow change, but I definitely at the Emmys this year, it was just so many women.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. Thanks. It was great to see so many women honored for their work, but also people of different diversity, and it just felt very inclusive.
Are you getting equal pay though, leading ladies and men?
Pardon me, I'm sorry.
Are you getting equal pay with men as leading ladies now, do you think?
I'm not sure about everyone. I couldn't speak to everybody, but I definitely know that's a concern on a lot of people's minds.
Reese Witherspoon talking to me about the movie and female empowerment. And it might be a grey day, but what better way to cheer ourselves up? A few laughs. They can be had on September the 29th when Home Again comes out. Back to you, Lucrezia. Alistair, heartbreaking is just the right word for it. Baby Charlie is just 7 months old. He has mitochondria depletion syndrome, a condition so rare that only 16 people in the world have it, and there is no known cure for it. Basically, it's a genetic disorder, which means the body doesn't produce enough energy for the bodily organs to function correctly. Now, he's currently on a ventilator at Great Ormond Street Hospital, and doctors there say there's nothing more they can do for him. In fact, in court this morning, they said they believe that his condition is deteriorating and that he may even be in pain, something to which his parents shook their heads too. But on that basis, doctors are asking the judge for permission to turn off his ventilator so, as they put it, baby Charlie can die with some dignity. Now, his parents, Chris and Connie, are saying there is hope. They found a doctor in America willing to offer some pioneering treatment. It comes at a cost £1.2 million. So far online, they've managed to raise £70,000. And online, they say just why they're doing this. They say we can't just let our baby die when there's something that might help him. We won't give up on him. They say he deserves a chance of a life as much as anyone else. The full hearing will take place here at the beginning of April, and that's when that judge will have to make that heartbreaking decision.
Suzanne, thank you.
Yes, you get to see him first because he's only just been revealed to the press. And I have to say, standing this close,
he's a dead ringer for the man himself. And that's no surprise, because experts have been painstaking their attention to detail to capture his expression and get his hair just right. In fact, they imported yak's hair so they could recreate accurately the Trump trademark bouffant. Well, I'm joined by Alex Cameron now. How easy or difficult was it to recreate the president-elect here?
Well, as you said, it's taken a team of 20 artists over 6 months to create this figure. And to give you an idea of the level of detail involved, every strand of hair is inserted one by one, and a pair of eyes is painted in watercolour, and them alone take about 10 hours.
Wow. Now, he's a Marmite character. How much of a attraction do you think he's going to be here?
You know, I think it's absolutely vital that we have Donald Trump here at Madame Tussauds London. He's going to go down in history as one of the world's most talked about politicians. So I think, guess whether you like him or whether you don't support him, I think it's going to be irresistible for them to come here and get a selfie with Donald.
And what about security? Are you concerned about anti-Trump protesters?
You know, the essence of Madame Tussauds is that we're fully interactive. There's no red ropes, no barriers. Guests are welcome to come up and literally put their hands on their heroes. So I think it's absolutely fine, and our employees will always keep an eye on all of our figures to ensure that everyone's being completely respectful.
Alex, thank you very much. Well, we'd no idea what Mr. Trump thinks of it. He does know about it, apparently. You can judge for yourselves. He goes on a show tomorrow morning.
All right, Suzanne, thank you very much indeed. What detail did you get from this judge, Suzanne?
Well, it's very interesting. Mr. Justice Green rejected all the claims made by the junior doctors campaign group Justice for Health. They had said that the contract was being imposed unlawfully. They believed it was unsafe and unsustainable. And while he rejected all of those claims, he did say that he thought the junior doctors' concerns were undoubtedly heartfelt. Now, this will come, no doubt, as a huge relief for Jeremy Hunt and his entire department. And in fact, in the last few minutes, they've just released this statement. He says, they say, we welcome this clear decision by the judge that the Secretary of State acted entirely lawfully. They also say we urge the BMA to remove all threat of further industrial action so we can work constructively with junior doctors to address their wider concerns. Now, just where this verdict leaves the junior doctors campaign is unclear. We know the contract is due to start being rolled out from next week, and we also know strikes planned for October, November and December have been called off. Whether there'll be any further calls for any sort of action, we don't yet know.
All right, Suzanne, thank you.